Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Brenda.
Are you awake?
I am. We've been up early this morning. We're just kicking back here, enjoying the peace and quiet of the garden center, aren't we, Brenda?
Yeah, well, nothing but quiet. We got a lot going on. Thank you so much for the Perennial Plant Association for bringing the tours here today. The chill in Hendersonville, it was great. Hopefully you're having a great time at the other little venues you're going to.
Yep, well, we're looking forward to speaking of gardening. The next few days we get to sit down in the air conditioning, Brenda, for 2 days. I can't wait.
I know, we're going to have to bundle up.
I know, all right, but all kidding aside, we're here for our specials of the week, you guys. And we happen to have, I say this a lot, 2 of my favorites. So we're kind of keeping up with our 1 for sun, 1 for shade. So you want me to start with the shade, Brenda?
You go ahead.
Okay. So this is, you guys, if you've shopped with me, you have one of these or more of these. This is Sun King Aralia. We absolutely love this plant. It will get 3 by 3. I've seen it get a little bit bigger. It is normally a shade plant. However, I have seen one that is in some sun, and it's doing pretty good.
We were surprised.
We were shocked.
Yeah.
I thought it was irrigated, but it's not. So you can experiment with it, but if you want to brighten up that dark, shady garden, put an Aralia in there. It's absolutely fabulous. It's like putting a light bulb. And you have a trick with these, don't you,
Right.
Brenda?
One of my favorite things to do, and we've done it in a few gardens for people, is we put it in a container. It does great in a container, very cold hardy.
Yep.
And if you have that spot in your shade or lightly shaded, filtered shaded area where you've got kind of leggy rhododendrons or mountain laurels and you don't have the heart to cut those down, but it's a big gap, put one of these in a container. You're going to gain 2 feet by doing that.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden you're going to have a 5-foot plant.
Yep.
And it'll widen up and it will fill that gap for you and be a beautiful backdrop. It really draws your eye to that shade area.
It really does. It does bloom. It's kind of an insignificant bloom, we call it. But this is a fabulous one. So if you got a shade garden, you need to brighten it up. Come get Aralia.
Right, and it's been pretty deer resistant in the places that we
Yep.
have planted it.
It sure has.
All right, 25% off.
25% off this week. All right, what have you got, Brenda?
Next
this
up,
is another
a
stunner.
pollinator favorite. Bees, butterflies, birds, you name it.
Hummingbirds.
They love it. And it's Agastache, 25% off. We have a couple proven winners. This one's Royal Raspberry, and you have Queen Bee Nectarine.
Yep.
And beautiful foliage on them. It's a full season plant. It's going to bloom a long time for you. And the one other one that we have is a little bit different, and this one's called Little Adder. This is only going to stay about 18 inches. These other 2 are going to get 2 to 3 feet tall. This is blooming prolifically right now. This one will self-seed for you.
Yes.
This one is a little cold hardier, zones 3 to 8. These other 2 are 5 to 9s. But the finches love these. Once these go to seed, the finches will be all over them. And Kay, what's your trick about planting these?
So these guys don't like to be wet in the winter. Well, that's kind of hard to get around sometimes here in the winter. So one of the tricks is I keep mine in containers. And then I pull them up under the eaves. I actually have a little shed that I pull my plants under to keep them dry in the winter. And I've had these coming back in the same container for 4 years now. And they've reseeded all up underneath my shed. So now I have bonus plants. But this is my hummingbird's absolute favorite.
Right, they love it, and the finches love it too.
Yep.
Then for an indoor special, these
All
are all
right.
25% off.
Indoor pottery, we're filming. There we go. So these, you guys, if you need to dress up your house plants, we've got some beautiful selection of pottery. All colors. We love this one. It's kind of a matte finish. All different shapes and sizes. We've got some owls, some little birds. So come see us.
Indoor pottery, 20% off. Perennial plants, sun plants for the Agastache, shade to part shade plant, Aralia, 25% off, Friday through Thursday.
That's right. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.